This update is called Ide Choke, Ide Choke. Still on justice for Mohbad. You see, the update that dropped, I'm still going to bring in our guest so that you can get a balanced view of it all. Now that the secret DNA done by Wunmi and with the manipulation of Mohbad's mother, I'm not going to really say manipulation because she has been part of this wickedness for a while. It came out negative. Same that we have been saying that Wunmi's son, Liam, is not Mohbad's. We've been saying it for a long time. Now there is a new package. You see, Mohbad's father is not going to dwell on the secret DNA since it is done secretly and it is not official. He's going to the court for an authorization to request for DNA officially from Wunmi. Now, our guest is making us to know that Wunmi's lawyer, Falana, Chambers, somehow, lawyers and judges, they know themselves. If Falana wants to be a judge, he would have been a judge long time. But it is more profitable to be a lawyer. That's why he doesn't want to be a judge. So they know themselves. Colleague, they know themselves. She's alleging that Femi Falana Chambers is seeking for certain lawyers' consent not to give Mohbad's father permission or legal backing to get DNA done because he is protecting his client. But since this is let out in public, there is no way this will be done. It's not possible. It is not possible. This justice for Mohbad must prevail. It must prevail. There is a new update that I want you to pay attention to from the beginning till the end. You're about to hear what you have never heard before. This will blow your mind. This will blow your mind. You see, Wunmi has been petitioning people that are speaking the truth outrightly. Prime Boy, bloggers, Mohbad's father, anyone that is ready to spill the truth, anyone that is nailing the truth, anyone that is pointing to what they want to remain, in the shadows, in the dark, anyone that is hammering on it, they see such an individual, such persons as enemy. So what is the way out? What is the solution to this? You're about to be shocked. What you're about to hear will blow your mind. Justice for Mohbad is important, and we will constantly stand on it. We will not back down on it. No, not at all. Justice for Mohbad is important, very important. Well, guys, pay attention to this one. But before I proceed, like and share, tap on the subscribe button. Very important if you are just coming across this channel. Very important. To encourage this channel to do more, kindly tap on the thanks button. Let's get right into it.
Petition against Prime Boy. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. Mo wá gbé nǹkan kan sórí internet láàárọ̀ yìí. Ṣé ń gbọ́. Mo wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ Wunmi. Mo ní Wunmi, so mo gbogbo petition báyìí kọ. Mohbad dẹ̀ ń fojoojúmọ́ wálé ó ń sunkún fún ẹpọ́n fẹ́ pa òun. Ìtorí wọ́n ló jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ó mọ àwọn tó pa Mohbad. Mohbad ń sunkún fún ẹ lójoojúmọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun. Mohbad ìwọ náà ló sọ pé wọ́n máa ń nà. Wọ́n fẹ́ pa, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe Wunmi. So ó mọ àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó lè bẹ arrest àwọn èèyàn. Ẹni tó sọ pé ẹni tó bá jìyà bó ti jẹ́ pé lórí burúkú ẹ ó bá jìyà. Ẹgbẹ́ gọ́tà níyà ẹ gbé ẹ sí. Káwọn aláṣẹ́wó ṣe àlejò àwọn Rita lórí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì kan tó gbé ń bẹ̀ kan tó lọ tọ́jú ẹ. Olórí burúkú ọmọ at age 10 àbúrò ya Mohbad sọ ọmọ ọdún 10 tó bọ́kùnrin jìyà ṣáyé ń ṣe ẹni ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni ṣòro bí bó ṣe máa ń parọ́ mọ́ gbogbo èèyàn bó ṣe kàn máa ń manipulate tó máa ń parọ́ ọmọ ọdún 10 tó lóhun bọ́kùnrin jìyà fọdún 10 ṣórí burúkú fẹ́ bá ẹni ṣebẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ ti sọ wọ́n ti sọ fún wa pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ gbogbo àtẹ́gbọ́n ẹ fún ẹ lówó kó máa lọ school okó ló ń lé mú kiri títì ọmọ àlè jati ọmọ tẹ́nìkan kò bí tó fọkọrun pákó kiri Lẹ́kì olóṣì ọmọ tí ò tí pé 30 tó bu ẹ ti di kànga òbu ẹ ti di kanji dààmú ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kẹ́yìn ọkùnrin gan ṣìgbé wọ́n ní kan náà lòbò ojú ló yàtọ̀ àbí kan tí mo sọ yé yín àwọn ọmọ òṣì àwọn ọmọ olóòrùn òbò wọn báyìí dẹ̀ máa ń rùn ni òbò wọn máa ń rùn ni bọ́dí odò ara wọn ẹ má ròbọ́ sí latrine sílẹ̀ ni àwọn ọmọ àlè jati tó yẹ pé orí social media lọ́ ti wá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ju bí ó ṣe rí lọ àwọn empty barrels dédé tó wà lórí social media olórí burúkú ọmọ tí ò bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni at age 14 mi ti ṣe nǹkan oṣù gan ní age 14 mi ti ṣe nǹkan oṣù ní age 14 ìwọ tí ń bọ́kùnrin gbé ó wá ní bọ́kùnrin jìyà olórí burúkú mọ́dà Mary àjẹgbọ́nú orin Mohbad kọ́kọ́ pé ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Wunmi tó bá mi jìyà ó bá mi jìyà láti kékeré storyteller ni Mohbad orin kọ́ ni Mohbad máa ń kọ storyteller ni Mohbad láti jẹ́ kó yé wa nú orin ẹ̀ pé alámìdé ní láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù ẹ ṣáà má bínú ẹ̀yin aláwẹ̀ máa bá nìyí sìn wọ́n ní láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù ẹ ṣáà má bínú ẹgbà mi bẹ́ ṣe rí mi abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wòlíì ni Mohbad storyteller dẹ̀ ni Mohbad olórí burúkú Wunmi tábà tí ẹ̀ bá tọ̀ ṣe bá rọ̀bá ìwọ sọ ṣé wọ́n ló ń ju teddy bear sí mi Wunmi ṣé wọ́n ló ń ju teddy bear tó mú nǹkan dání sí mi lórí TikTok sórí wà sí teddy bear yẹn èpè ló máa pa yín bó ṣe ju teddy bear yẹn wọ́n mú àlè Wunmi yẹn ṣé mi ló fi teddy bear bá jà jẹ́ mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ̀lọ̀ ibo ni mo bọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi dé ṣé gbogbo yín mọ̀ pé Mohbad storyteller ni wòlíì ni ṣùgbọ́n storyteller náà tún ni ṣé ń gbọ́ náà kí mo fẹ́ fàyọ Wunmi sọ pé ṣé ń gbọ́ mi Wunmi jẹ́ kó yé wa pé àti 10 years old lòun ti ń bá Mohbad jìyà abẹ́ mi mo wá ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tẹ́ ń wò mí ó yá TikTok ẹ power tap ẹ̀yin olóríire TikTok ẹ power tap ẹ̀yin Facebook ó yẹ love and like á dá fún yín ọwọ́ tẹ́ fi ń ṣe yẹn àwọn ogun ọ̀ràn bá mi kẹ́ ọwọ́ yẹn owó lẹ máa fi gbà ẹni fi gbókù ọmọ sí lẹ́tà ayọ̀ lẹ máa fi gbà gbogbo bí tẹ́ fọkàn rẹ sí nǹkan ayọ̀ yẹn lẹ máa fi gbà lórúkọ Jésù lẹ́tà kan tẹ́ tí ń retí yẹn phone call tẹ́ tí ń retí yẹn email tẹ́ tí ń retí yẹn ọ̀run á bá mi jẹ́ kẹ́ fọwọ́ yẹn gbà láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù àbí gbogbo èyí tẹ́ ń wò mí ẹ̀gbọ́n ni Wunmi sọ pé òun ti bá Mohbad jìyà láti age 10 Mohbad is a prophet and Mohbad is a storyteller gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé ayé Mohbad ló fi kọrin Wunmi Mohbad fi bó ṣe dóko bó ṣe ń pín ẹ̀jẹ̀ bó ṣe ń gé ẹbí ìṣeré tó ń pín ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú malian house bó ṣe ń pín transformer kiri Lẹ́kì Maria be like Marita be like Maria lára orin ìwà àti Mohbad nìyẹn ṣé Mohbad gbàgbé láti sọ fún wa pé ẹjọ́ jìṣẹ́ jìyà ni wọ́n ṣàlàwọ́ àbẹ̀ ní àti kọ̀lé tí ń jọ sí wọ́n rí mi nílé aṣẹ́wó wọ́n ń pè mí láṣẹ́wó wọ́n ṣe kìnnìkan àbọ̀ ẹ pé kékeré ní kọ̀lé tí àti wà àyìnlá ṣàlàwọ́ àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ as a matter of fact what Davido orin wọn ló kọ fún ṣẹ́mà yẹn náà ṣẹ́mà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn olórin tó máa ń kọrin láyé ìtọ̀gbésí ayé wọn ló fi máa ń kọrin Wunmi báwo ni Mohbad ṣe gbàgbé pé ó báwọn jìyà ó dẹ̀ ní ṣe oríire bó ṣe ń purọ́ mọ́ kú ọ̀run yẹn àwọn òkú ọ̀run gan bínú sí ẹni mọ́ṣúárì mo gbé fúláwà lọ sórí olórí Mohbad lẹ́nu nínú ẹ̀mí mo ti gbé lọ àwọn òkú ọ̀run wọ́n ń bínú sí ẹ olórí burúkú ọmọ òun bá Mohbad jìyà olè ẹni tó fẹ́ jogún nǹkan tí ò ṣe sílẹ̀ ó lè rógún kankan jẹ because ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ ọmọ àlè ní gbé ọmọ lọ fọmọ lọ ó lọ ṣe ọmọ àlè játijàti olórí burúkú gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ́ ń wò mí láàárọ̀ ìjọ tẹ́ bá ti ká ìyàwó yín tó ń dókó kiri ẹ tètè lé because ó ti sọ obìnrin àṣànà tí ò bá pa ọkọ ó máa gbọ́ ọmọ àlè wá fọkọ ni olórí burúkú ọmọ ó fòbò dùn Mohbad ó fóúnjẹ dùn olórí burúkú oníńdómì ìsọnù wọn ò ní pọ́ọ̀tù ọbẹ̀ lé kìkìdá búrẹ́dì kìkìdá tékèwé plastic ló kúnlé wọn lẹ́kí ó fóúnjẹ dùn ó fòbò dùn kó ṣe gbogbo DNA yẹn kó tiẹ̀ má rí traces ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad everything was negative ó wá ní o fẹ́ gbélé ayé ṣe rere. Now, ṣẹ́bẹ̀ pọ́ sọ fún wa pé òun àti Mohbad jọ jìyà ni. Ó wá arrest prime boy. Mo wá sọ fún yín láàárọ̀ yìí. Mo rí press nǹkan tí Punch ti gbé jáde regarding àwọn bàbá Mohbad. Nípa prime boy, sorry. Nínú bẹ̀, wọ́n wá jẹ́ kó yé wa pé Wunmi ló kọ petition kó arrest prime boy. Ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá olórí burúkú tẹ́ wà ń pàǹtì. Ikùn yín àwọn oníkùn pẹpẹ súpù oníkùn tìrìtìrì. Àfikọ́ mọtí kó jẹ pẹpẹ súpù kó dóyàwó oníyàwó àwọn olórí burúkú ọlọ́pàá. The same petition tí Wunmi kọ ẹni Mohbad kọ fún yín ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá. Gbogbo yín sọ pọ́n géètì yín lọ ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa gbé gbogbo ọmọ yín sílẹ̀ yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nìyẹn gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá tẹ́ deny Mohbad ní petition tó kọ́kọ́ Wunmi wá ń kọ petition yẹn ń sìn ẹ wá gbé ikùn tìrìtìrì ikùn pẹpẹ súpù ya ṣí ọmọ ẹ wá gbé yẹn sórí káńtà pàǹtí ẹ wá arrest prime boy. Àwọn aláṣọ pípọ́n aláṣọ dúdú bíi tàparò. Wunmi mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni ó mọ petition báyìí kọ Mohbad ń wálé láàárọ̀ lọ́sàn-án lálẹ́ ó ń sunkún fún ẹ pé ìyà ń jẹ òun wọ́n ní òun lára olórí burúkú ẹ ìyá àgbà tó fún ẹ láṣọ funfun tó ní kó lọ fi protect Mohbad ìgbà tó kú ṣé ìyá àgbà kú ni àbí ìyá àgbà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ resurrect tí ọ̀ràn ti fún ẹ láṣọ yẹn gbà yẹn kó fi protect Mohbad. Tí African magic bá àwọn tó máa fún láwọ́dì onírọ́ lọ́dún Wunmi ní kó gbé fún for the next 10 years Wunmi ní kó máa gbà wọ́ọ̀dù àwọn onírọ́ yẹn lọ. Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ jẹ́ kí n ka petition yẹn fún yín kí n gbé yín débẹ̀. Sorry petition yẹn wọ́n ti kọ so response àwọn side bàbá lélẹ̀ bàbá Mohbad lọ́ọ̀yà wọn mi mọ̀ bóyá lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn ló kọ but àwọn ló gbé kíní àwọn ni Punch represent mi bá ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ fún yín ẹ jẹ́ kí n kà fún yín ní sùúrù mo ti gbé sórí wall mi bọ̀ mo kàn fẹ́ kà mo fẹ́ analyse ẹ̀ Wunmi ló kọ ilé fún ọ kọ petition wọ́n sọ petition yẹn náà síbẹ̀ so màá analyse ẹ̀ fún yín ṣe ti yín. Ó ní the family of late singer Ìlérí Olúwalọ́ba popularly known as Mohbad has faulted a petition said to have been filed by the deceased. Èmi ò ní pè ní deceased widow because èmi ń sọ fún yín sìn tẹ́ ẹ bá gbà mí gbọ́ ń sìn ẹ gbà mí gbọ́ later ìyẹn tí Fálànà ti ń bá wọn justice kan sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn justice tó possible kan máa ṣe case yẹn ṣe pé gbogbo wọn máa ń mọ́ra wọn ó ti ń sọ fún wọn pé because Wunmi's DNA came out negative ó ti ń sọ fún wọn pé tó bá lọ sí court láti lọ gba ẹtìmọ̀ lẹ́tà tó máa ń gbà yẹn láti fún Wunmi kó lọ ṣe DNA àwọn judges yẹn wọ́n máa refuse bàbá but Fálànà ọmọ consequence ẹ̀ kò fọ́ǹtì kìíní yẹn ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe sọ pé kí Wunmi lọ kó lọ bá àwọn ọmọ tó jáde lábẹ́ òun kó lọ ṣe DNA ń bẹ̀ Falana mọ consequence but Falana fẹ́ máa jà lábẹ́ ó fi àwọn lawyer mi síwájú kan máa font iṣẹ́ yẹn lọ Falana ṣòro ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ojú yín tó dàbí ojú gbẹ̀jẹ̀dí yẹn fìlà yín tó dàbí nǹkan tí ìyá rẹ̀ mi fi ṣe kọ́mọ rẹ̀ mi ní ayé 1968 tàbá drag yín tán bọ́mọ yín ṣe máa ń drag federal government bẹ́ẹ̀ la ṣe máa drag yín tó bá bí pọ̀ rí ìyáláyà yín dá tí bàbá Mohbad bá lọ kóòtù ìpẹ́kẹ́ fóun ní lẹ́tà kóun fi lọ ṣe DNA pẹ̀lú Wunmi pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn tó bá bí ìyáláyà George kan dá àfi ká má rí fọ́tò yín ká má mọ orúkọ yín tó bá bí ìyáláyà yín dá ẹ refuse bàbá Mohbad kẹ má fún ní lẹ́tà kó lọ fi ṣe DNA. Court order ẹ ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa kà lọ. The family of late Ileri Oluwaloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has faulted the petition said to have been filed by the deceased Ashana Omowunmi against Ibrahim Owoduni, also known as Prime Boy. Prime Boy, a close ally to Mohbad, was interrogated during a scheduled visit to the State Criminal Investigation Department on Tuesday, alongside Ayobami Fisayo, aka Spending. The duo had been instructed to visit the police facility every week since the commencement of the investigation into the circumstances leading to Mohbad's death. Ṣé pé lórí burúkú làwọn ọlọ́pàá yìí ẹ fi suspect ilẹ̀ ó rìn fandafanda lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn tí ò tiẹ̀ sí nígbà tí Mohbad kú àwọn tí ò sí inú ilé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú ẹ wá arrest wọn ṣé lórí burúkú làwọn ọlọ́pàá yìí ni wọn ò mọ bí tí Dàróṣà wà ní àbá ò mọ bí tàdúrà wà àbá ò mọ bí tí Wùnmí wà àwọn tó wà nínú ilé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú nìyẹn kí ló dé tó ń mọ àwọn witness. ẹ ká má kà lọ. The state police public relations officer Benjamin Hundeyin, however, confirmed that the Afro singer was delayed and questioned during Tuesday's visit over alleged over alleged defamation of character and other allegations cited in the petition filed by Wunmi. Ṣé Wunmi sọ pé Prime Boy in defame character òun. Ẹjọ́, character wo ni Wunmi ní? Ṣé character pé ó lọ kó bọ́kùnrin láti 10 years old? Àbí character pé ó gbé ọmọ àlè lọ fún Mohbad? Àbí character pé ó stab Mohbad láyà? Ó gún Mohbad lọ́bẹ? Ó pé àwọn tó ẹjọ́ ń dóra yín? Ó pè wọ́n wọlé ẹjọ́ ṣe Mohbad léṣe ogun lọ́bẹ? Character wo lórí burúkú ní? Àpọ́nlé òsì fọ́mọ tó ń dóko kiri, àpọ́nlé òsì fún transformer Lẹ́kì, àpọ́nlé òsì fún lórí burúkú tó gbọ́mọ àlè wá sínú ilé ọkọ. Abẹ́gbọ́, wọ́n defame character o. What character? Berekete cannot talk now because Berekete has to keep quiet. He's waiting for nǹkan tó gbé lọ sí America. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lo common sense wa now. On sọ pé 10 weeks Berekete ń dúró de 10 weeks ni Berekete kò tí da case nù. Abẹ́ gbọ́ mi ni. Àṣànà sọ pé ń defame character òun. Ẹjọ́, character wo l'Àṣànà ní? Ọmọ gidi wo lọ bí ń léèrè? Abẹ́ gbọ́ mi. Ọmọ gidi wo lọ bí ń léèrè tó ti lọ sùn tọkùnrin látọmọdún 10. Ẹ wo Kiss Daniel àti ìyàwó ẹ̀. Tó bá sọ pé àwọn wo ló bá ọkùnrin jìyà. Kiss Daniel, take your flowers. Ẹ wo ọmọ yẹn kò ṣe Gen Z. Ẹ wo ọmọ yẹn wíìfì ni ẹ ló máa gbé sórí. Ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ all market. Ìwọ fẹ́ dó ìtọ́wọ́ tí ń jí Kiss Daniel ìdóngbà yẹn. Priscilla àbí Precisis àbí kí ló pè yẹn. Precisis àbí kí ló pè. Priscilla. Àwa wí tán wọ́n ní Kiss Daniel fẹ́ fún lórúkà. Táwa online lọ, tá pariwo mọ́ báyìí. Ó sá lọ ni. Àṣé ìyàwó Kiss Daniel ti lóyún ìbejì ńgbà. No, ìgbà yẹn ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bí ìbejì. Priscilla. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ olélẹ̀ bí yẹ ìṣẹ̀lélẹ̀. Ó dìgbẹ̀yìn kó tó jẹ́ ló kwádà. Èmi ò bú ẹ o. Ẹ wo Kiss Daniel. ẹ wo ọmọ yẹn bọ́kùnrin jìyà ó wá ń jọrọ̀ lẹ́nìí. Kiss Daniel, take your flowers. Kiss Daniel, take your flowers. Kiss, take your flowers. Bọ́ mọ̀ pé nu tí Priscilla bá ṣe ń rí wọn inú ò lè dùn. Ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ ló ṣe lọ gbọ́mọ gé yẹn tó fẹ́ máa fi yẹn ṣakọ sí Kiss Daniel. Ṣé Kiss Daniel rí ẹni? Kiss Daniel ti má rí ẹ bá tu wọn ká o. Èmi ti wà lẹ́yìn wọn, èmi ni ìyá ọkọ ìyá ìyàwó. Tabara ṣàdà kan tó gbóbò lọ́bẹ̀. Wọ́n á sòbò ẹ̀ di sèré ni. Wọ́n á do okùn ti dó yẹn. Ó ti dó yẹn sí ó ti jálẹ̀. Ó yá ń gbéyàwó ó yá fi ń jó. Ó yá fi ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe fáàrí lójú screen. How market? Ẹ̀ẹ́dì kan fi wọ́n wọ̀nyí náà. Ìyábọ̀ sọ. Ó láwọn ọmọ àwọn ló lọ ń gbégbó. Tí Naira Marley fún wọn ń gbó mu. Irú ọ̀rẹ́ wo náà ni Wunmi fẹ́ ní? Àwọn bíi Priscilla. Àwọn bíi Wunmi kí lẹ expect? Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Wunmi, ó sọ pé wọ́n defame character ẹ̀. Àní mi ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Character wo ló kù ní ayé ẹ̀? Character wo ló kù gbèsè ayé ẹ̀? When they say defamation of character, Wunmi, show only understanding nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá. Defamation of character. Show only understanding nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá. Because your character has been defamed already. Because the world knows you killed Mohbad just because o fẹ́ gbé ọmọ àlè wá sínú ilé yẹn. O fẹ́ force ọmọ àlè mọ́ lórí. You have no character to protect, Wunmi. Your character is dented. Your character is damaged. Your character, ó ń ṣe yánmọyànmọ lójú títì Lẹ́kí ni. Ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pè ní character ni. Kí obìnrin níwà, kó dẹ̀ pa òbú ẹ̀ mọ́, kó má sọ òbò di transformer kó máa pinná kiri. Mohbad sọ kó tó kù, ó lọ́mọ tí Naira Marley gbé fóun. Ó ti di transformer gbogbo Lẹ́kí ló pinná fún. Jọ kí wá ló kù ní character ẹ̀. When they call a woman, woman is not about beauty. Woman is not about big ass. Woman is not about big boobs. Woman is what you've got upstairs. How you can keep to yourself. Bí obìnrin ṣe lè paramọ́. Tí ò ní máa jókòó kiri àdúgbò. Tọkùnrin kò kú kọ́bọ̀dẹ̀. That is what is called character. And
so right now, Wunmi is trying to beg. She's trying to make us forgive her. She is trying to tell us that she suffered with Mohbad. I don't know what that means. I thought Wunmi is Mohbad's mother or Mohbad's father who went to loan money to pay for Mohbad's tuition. I don't really get it. Wunmi says she suffered with Mohbad. I'm kind of trying to understand what she meant by suffering with Mohbad. Like, I don't get it. Is Mohbad your father? Like, what is this suffering? Both of you, were you married? What is this suffering? I don't get it. You said you suffered with Mohbad. How come Mohbad did not include this in any of his songs? Mohbad is a storyteller. All of his lyrics speaks volume, and everyone can attest to that. That Mohbad sang about you as transformer. Transformer. Mohbad never sang about you helping him, protecting him, supporting him. No, not at all. Your mom, a lowly placed police officer, maybe a constabulary. How come she did not help Mohbad when Mohbad was being threatened, when Mohbad was being beaten? Of course, those that were beating Mohbad are part of your crew. We heard that Oba, Gucci, and Sam Larry and all of that. It's a complex thing. A complex thing. So, Wunmi, can you explain how you suffered with Mohbad? She said she suffered with Mohbad and now is the time for her to enjoy the goodies. And I'm kind of wondering, like, you suffered with Mohbad, like you guys were in a relationship, okay? So what is this suffering of a thing? You suffered with Mohbad. You mean your own parents threw you out on the street? They did not take care of you. They did not mind you. They didn't do nothing for you and your siblings. So how does that equate to Mohbad and you suffering? Like you suffered with him. Like, I don't get it. Was Mohbad supposed to provide, like, send you to school, pay for your tuition, take care of you? Did Mohbad bring you to this world? Explain how you suffered with Mohbad. This narrative has been there for a long time. Is she trying to say that Mohbad is responsible for taking care of her financially? Like, when you are in a relationship, it is now the duty of the man to send you to school, feed you, buy you clothes, and take care of you. I don't really understand what this nonsense, foolish tradition is. It's like a norm. It's like a way of life. You are 13-year-old, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You meet a young lady of the same age range as yours, and she's saying she suffered with you. Like, I don't get it. Suffered with you. Like, don't you have parents? Why don't you go and meet your parents and tell them that they are the one that made you suffer? Don't say you suffered with Mohbad. Say you suffered because you are from a poor home. You are from a home where your mom and your dad didn't care about you people. They left you guys on the street. Your elder sister said it. And you met a young man from the trenches too. Both of you from the trenches. The difference between both of you is that his own father was willing to sacrifice. His own father was willing to pay. You, none of yours were willing to do anything. In fact, we were told, your sister said she paid for your tuition to go to school. So what is this thing about you suffered with Mohbad? Is it Mohbad's responsibility? Where is it written that you have to take care of a lady, education, buy her clothes, take care of her? I don't get it. Both of you are from the trenches. So how is it his responsibility? How is it his responsibility to take care of you? Because this is a song that Wunmi has been singing, trying to tell us this. Because of this, our society that is out of order, where a lady believes that once you're in a relationship with a man, it is the duty of that man to pay for you, to pay for your passage in life. Like, that is what is in this world to do. Like, he needs to pay for you. He needs to. Are you not a human being? Can't you fend for yourself? Why must it be that this stupid talk will continuously be transferred from one generation to the other? That I suffered with him. Are you both married? If both of you are married and you say you suffered with him, then that's a different thing, that you guys are together in the same boat, planning towards progress. During those periods where there was not too much food, you couldn't put on the nice clothes and all of that. Now you guys are okay. That's a different thing. You were in a relationship. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You were in a relationship and you say you suffered with him. How is it your responsibility? How are you his own responsibility too? How? Financially, how? I'm not saying people can't help each other. But how dare you say you suffered with Mohbad? In what way? You suffered with Mohbad? Like, seriously? Is it not the responsibility of your own parents to take care of you, to mind you? And the responsibility of his own parent too, to mind him? Raise you up to a point where you can now, begin to forge ahead in life? You said you suffered with him. You suffered with him when there was nothing. Oh, are you trying to say you were with him when he did not have? Now he has. So you deserve to have at least something from him. That's okay. If you are saying that, and if it is true that you are not responsible for his demise, if it is true that that child that you brought is not from some strange persons out there, then you can begin to tell us this and we'll begin to kind of think about it that way. In the days where there is nothing, in those days, not his fault. Both of you should have said both of you came from the trenches where nothing was available to you guys. And now that his hands are beginning to be lifted up a bit, but you cannot lay claim to that after his demise. That shows the kind of person that you are. Up to the point whereby you guys even took thumbprint of Mohbad on a useless forged wheel. What kind of soul are you? What kind of persons are you? Be careful. Don't repeat that nonsense again. I know you listen. You go from blog to blog listening. That's why you are petitioning blog, petitioning Prime Boy, because you don't want anyone to say the truth. The only thing Mohbad said about you is transformer. Transformer. That is the only thing he said about you. He apologized to his father, loaning money to send him to school. And how he went about it. He said his own mom had left many years. He said stepmother messed up. These are the stories that he put out on social media, and his father attested to it. So you, where did you come into the whole story? You came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is what you came for, Wunmi. That's all you came for. You came to steal. You came to destroy. To RIP him. That's what you came for, nothing more. That's what you came for, and that's what you achieved. So what are you trying to tell us about how you, Wunmi, Cynthia, how did you tell us how you deserve to have Mohbad's wealth? How you brought a child that is not his, you refused DNA publicly to even shame whoever it is out there saying that you're a bad girl, to even make us know that you are not the transformer Mohbad was referring to. You would have done the DNA without this stress. You now went secretly to do the DNA. It came out negative. You took a portion of Mohbad's mom's whatever, and they did what they did. It came out negative. So which fight are you going to fight? You now feel like the only thing you can do, you are a stubborn, wicked person. Whoever is putting you on this track, tell them that you cannot run on it anymore. Tell them, if it's your mom, tell your mom that she'll be going to Kirikiri Correctional Center. Both of you, you'll be going there with whoever. With whoever. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We need to correct our society. We need to correct our society. This must not continue. This cannot continue. This must not stand. This must come to an end. It must. It must come to an end. We cannot continuously embrace this foolishness anymore. We can't. We will not embrace this stupidity anymore. This is what they call wickedness of the highest order. I don't know what you guys think of it. What do you guys think of this one? What do you guys think of this? This is justice, and justice must remain. Justice must continue. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. That is it. And that is what we'll continuously talk about. How can you be this bad? How can you be this bad? Like you are done executing the young man, and you still have the boldness to continuously press to get what belongs to that man. You still feel comfortable presenting a child that is not his. Not just that alone. You didn't stop at that. You didn't stop at that. You now petitioned the father of this same young man. Only you. Who are you? Even the marriage of a thing, according to Prime Boy, when he asked his friend like, hey, so guy, you did engagement and marriage without inviting me. And Mohbad said, no, that's not what it is. I wasn't, planning on getting married. It was supposed to be an introduction. And when I got there, like seriously, Mohbad too wasn't true to himself to a certain extent. How can you say you are heading to whatever, and you didn't discuss the full part of it with your parent? Even your dad didn't know. You say he came there and he saw clothes given to him. He had to put on this hat. He had to just change, and it wasn't what he was expecting. He didn't come with his family. They said, let's just do the introduction and engagement at the same time. Introduction. Was Mohbad supposed to be dressed the way he dressed? Or did Wunmi sew the clothes? Measure you behind? No. The introduction, was it supposed to be so? So there are certain things that Mohbad did wrong also. We all have our own weakness. We have our faults as human beings. And I'm sure that many of us are learning from it. There are certain things that Mohbad did wrong too. Some have said the reason behind it is under a spell and all of that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. About this marriage of a thing, I don't know. But if we talk about spell, if we talk about diabolic practices, obviously we saw what they did during the burial of Mohbad. They came to drop in the coffin of Mohbad charms. They dropped it inside of it. They dropped charm inside. What does that tell you? It speaks volume. It tells you the kind of persons they are. It tells you the type of people that they are. It tells you how wicked they are. It tells you the kind of soul that they have. Wicked people. Wicked people. Wicked people. Bad people. Bad people. I don't know what you guys think of this, because this world is full of terrible people. It's full of wicked, terrible people. Just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine. What a wicked world. World full of bad people. Imagine what they've done. Imagine what they've done. And now she's, when you look at, when you take time to now look back a bit and see the progression of activities of this stupid girl called Wunmi, you realize that Mohbad was sitting on a time bomb and definitely it was going to explode. Everything worked against him. Everything worked against him. He worked against himself by not listening to advice, suggestion, and also spiritual revelation that Prime Boy claim was given to them many, many years ago. They were specifically warned to get rid of those that are around them, those girls around them. Only Mohbad refused to. They told Mohbad that this one that you are with will result to your demise. She will not allow you get to where you are supposed to get to in life. Mohbad did not see destiny as important. He saw a woman as more important. Mistakenly. But when he realized this, it was too late. They've already brought a child that is not his, trying to escape down to Canada. He has already been beaten severally, molested here and there, trying to escape to Canada. They said, you cannot go. Because Wunmi was specifically placed in his life. This is a lesson to everyone. Once you know you're a child of destiny, you have something to fulfill. You have something that is not common. Always pay attention. Always listen. Be extremely careful. Guard that thing in you with all that you have. Forget what people will say about you. Careless about what people will say out there. Be focused on yourself. Be focused on yourself. You will have a lot of people to deal with. If Mohbad had knew, if he knew, maybe he wouldn't have. If he is given a second chance to come to this world, I'm sure he would do it right. I'm sure he would do right. He will surely do the right thing. He will do the right thing. And to his friend Prime Boy, you said a little. They petitioned you. Do not be afraid. I have given you suggestions on what to do. You say you are waiting on the so-called coroner inquest court where questions will be asked. You say you'll be saying all that you know there. Be careful that they don't take you out. What you know, document it by word, put a date time, and everything on it. Put it there. Record it and keep this with your mother. Keep with your mother and your dad. Should anything happen, it will be played publicly so that these wicked people will not escape. They will not escape the judgment. Justice for Mohbad. Spending, the same applies to you. Do the same. Do the same. And to the nurse, do the same. When you came in and you saw Mohbad, what did you see? Tell us. Describe what you saw. Let it be documented. Keep it with your dad or your mom should anything happen to you.